Well, hello everybody. Mater Media. This is Mater Maiden back with you here for another video. It's been a while. A lot of things going on in my life and been busy doing this and that. But as promised in one of my earlier videos, I was going to show you the South HOLSON Reservoir, the South HOLSON Earth Dam. We're going to look at it. It's a TVA dam, and I'm here now, so I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what it looks like on the down river side of it. And it's just a wonder of works that they've done. It was built back in the 40s and 50s. And I mean to tell you, what a world of work they have done. And they did this type of thing all through the Tennessee Valley. The Tennessee Valley Authority dammed these rivers up and covered up valleys and hollers, farms, towns, everything. And we'll talk a little bit more about what all they did cover up here in the South HOLSON Reservoir. Something to think about. But I'm going to turn it around and let you have a glance here. There we go, of the Earth Dam. And as you can see, the power lines and stuff coming out from the unit where they generate electricity, and it provides economical power source for all of us people that live in the Tennessee Valley. Electric has always been the #1 way to go. Heating homes, all of that type of stuff. You won't see a lot of gas in this area. I mean, it is there. They do have some gas lines in town and so forth, natural gas, propane. But the #1 energy resource in areas like this is the hydroelectric production of electricity from these dams. I mean, that thing is really something. Now we'll ease on up. We're going to go up to the top. I don't know whether you can see some vehicles up there crossing the top of the dam. We will cross it and get a scenic view of the lake itself. So you can imagine how deep that lake is on the other side of this dam. How far we're down here. It is deep, let me tell you, this part of the lake. But anyway, cold water coming out. I think it's 30-some degrees, 38 degrees. That water that comes out underneath the dam. They're not, I don't think they're generating right now, but anyway, we'll see you on top. All right, we're up on top of the dam. This is looking back down at the structures at the bottom of the dam. Just look at the formation of this with rock and earth. Really something else. And as you swing back over this direction, there's the reservoir with the beautiful Cherokee National Forest mountains in the back. What a gorgeous place on earth. Absolutely. We'll walk over here on this side and get a little bit better view. Of the other side. The lake is pretty well full right now. So, remember when I mentioned about the flooding out and covering farms and valleys, barns, houses, cemeteries? Yes, cemeteries. They just flooded over everything. There was communities in here. People living. Of course, they had to move out, of course. But the homes and everything was left, and the cemeteries were left. Bodies wasn't moved. And there is a legend, of course, of the South HOLSON Lake, of fishermen and camping people seeing ghost like white-skinned figures in the tree lines of the shores. There's even a legend speak of vampires emerging in this area. And early in the morning, right as the sun is coming up, you'll see a smoky white smog lifting up from the water. Real strange, creepy like. But those cemeteries are there, and those people were not moved. The bodies were not moved. They were left and just covered. So who knows? But you can read up on it. Just Google it. The Legends of South HOLSON Reservoir. Google it. Read about it. You never know. That's South HOLSON Mountain in the background. I think I've shown you that before from different locations. Its highest point is around 4,300 feet, I believe. And you can go up on that mountain from the back side, from what we're looking at now. You can get up on there. There's a campground, low gap campground. There's, I think, 3 TV towers, transmitting towers up there. There's a lot of other communication towers. There's a NOAA weather radar. There's a aviation vector signal up there. So that may be a trip for us one day. You never know. Anyway, this is something. I'm going to get back in the car here, and we'll ride over to the other side there, maybe take a little bit of footage. There's a little visitation station. I'll just video driving over, and there's a real nice picnic area back in there that TVA provides for the public. So we'll take a glance at that. Here comes some geese. Here comes some Canadian geese flying around. Uh-oh, this one says, hey, wait guys, wait for me. I don't want to be left alone. I'm coming. Are you going to make it? He's not too swift. There he comes. One more. One more. All right, guys. Y'all get together somewhere. They might be nesting too. I don't know. It's that time of the year. Anyway, let's get back in the car. All right, here we go. back in the car. We're going to drive over. Alrighty. Yes, sir. I think I drive over here. Right down there's where we were at when I first started videoing. See how far down it is. On down below, down the river there, was the Weir Dam. If you remember the visit to the Weir Dam and the trout fishing, one of the best places in the country, the whole country, for trout fishing is right down that river right there. All right, here we come. Let's see here. There's some type of vent or something for the dam. I mean, you know, you can, there's stuff down under here. I don't know what all's in there in the dam, but it's some big vent or something there. Now this is the kind of a visitor center, restrooms, a couple of restrooms there. And here's some more view. Of course, I'm doing this through the windows of the car. I hope it comes out halfway decent. Of HOLSON Mountain, it runs all up and down. And right straight across over there at the base of that mountain is a campground called Little Oak. And it's 9 miles down the lake from the main highway to get to it. Of course, by boat is the best way as far as going in and out of it, but yeah, maybe we'll be over there one day fooling around. I know close friends to a couple that are hosts over there at that campground. So maybe we'll visit them one day. But anyway, we'll drive on back up through here. Hope I don't get stopped by any ghost. But it's pretty nice. I know we had a wife's side had a family reunion up here one time in this campground, and there's a lot of wildlife. You'll see deer and all that good stuff. By the way, HOLSON Lake is top notch for smallmouth bass. If you're a fisherman, one of the better lakes right now. They're really slaying those smallmouth and having tournaments, all that kind of stuff. But here, you know, nice places back up in here. They got char grills, bear-proof, raccoon-proof trash cans for the most part. Yeah, real nice place to come up here and picnic, bring your families. This is a Friday, so it's not real busy. There's someone down there kind of relaxing on the picnic table, enjoying themselves. So that's good. See, we got some trees down. There was a few trees down. All these trees like that are from Hurricane Helene. There's a lot of wind, got a lot of trees down everywhere in this area. There's a big tree or two that come down. One of them big ones fall, it takes several others with it. But beautiful South HOLSON Reservoir. Lake, whatever you want to call it. It goes, the lake extends all the way up into the state of Virginia. The intake river, which is the South Fork of the Holston River comes out of Abingdon, Damascus, Abingdon. Those rivers come down through there and join in the state of Virginia. So you can go up so far and be fishing in Virginia. So we have to watch. We have to watch. I don't know how the license thing is set up. At one time, if you had a Virginia state fishing license or a Tennessee state fishing license, you could fish anywhere on the lake, regardless of what state you were in. And then I think they changed it a few years back, that now you cannot, you got to have a special lake permit or something. I'm not sure how that works, but you have to be careful where you fish at on the lake. Know where the boundaries are at. They have them marked on the shorelines, but they don't have them marked in the water, of course. There's no way to mark them in the water. Anyway, we're going back across the dam here, and there's Old Glory flying in the breeze. May she always fly, people. May that flag always be flying for our country and our freedom. Man, there's a lot of people sacrificed for what that flag stands for. I'm here to tell you, man, always respect that flag. Always respect it, because I'm telling you, a lot of people sacrificed for the freedom and everything else that flag stands for. Well, listen, this is going to be it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll ride back down here. We'll take a little trip back down the mountain or hill or whatever, the knob, whatever you want to call it. Just a beautiful place to visit. If you're ever in the area, the Tri-City area, this is one of the natural places that that's very popular, and such a pleasure to visit, to enjoy the beauty of nature. You know, a lot of times we travel a long ways on vacation, you know, to see other parts of the country, go to the beach or whatever. But a lot of times, wherever you live at, you can open up your eyes and look around your home place and see some of the beauty that is here on earth. So, you know, a lot of people at the beach travel to the mountains for vacation. People in the mountains travel to the beach. But we both have beauty in both places. And if you can't travel, look around you. You'll see all the natural beauty that's actually in your own backyard. That's for sure. There's another little pull off. Camping, not camping, but picnicking area. They don't allow camping up in here. No camping. They have TVA police that will, they used to be regular up here, but not so much anymore, but they do show up occasionally. And of course the county sheriff's department patrols it also. So yeah, a lot of curves, a lot of switchbacks, the way it is in the mountains. Be prepared, if you come to the mountains, be prepared to drive on roads that switch back and forth. Lots of curves, just the way they make the roads. All right, now I go back this way. All right, anyway, look at that, look at that. Down through there are places, picnic tables, walkways, fishing places, all that sort of thing. Hey guys, I've enjoyed showing you this here today. And we'll keep doing videos, different stuff. Just sometimes to get tied up, get busy. I can't do videos when I want to. I don't get the right time and the right weather and all that stuff. But there'll be more coming. And don't forget to Google the Legends of South HOLSON Reservoir. Hey, we'll see you guys. Have a great one. God bless all of you.